In this video, we're going to talk about the reason why you are tired on the ketogenic diet. Now, I've done other videos on this, and one of the reasons why you might be tired is that you're not sleeping, okay? Or you're stressed, or you have nutritional deficiencies. Or you're in the middle of the adaptation phase when you're adapting from burning sugar fuel and then going into fat fuel, okay? In that transition phase, which usually takes between 3 days, 4 days, and maybe up to a week, you can have something called keto fatigue, okay? And that could be why you're tired, in which case you just take B vitamins, bam, should handle it, or maybe some potassium. But I wanted to create a video that goes beyond that. What produces energy in your body is something called the mitochondria, okay? The mitochondria are little energy factories. These are the powerhouses in your cells. They generate all the energy. They take the food that you eat and turn it into something called ATP, which is kind of the energy currency of your body. Now, here's what's interesting. Many illnesses, including cancer, diabetes, autoimmune diseases, all start with a breakdown of the mitochondria, okay? So that's the first thing that happens. And then a whole bunch of other things happen after that. And a lot of times doctors will treat this thing over here, but they don't fix the mitochondria. It's amazing. Doctors go through massive amounts of schooling, training, medical school, learning biochemistry, but there's not this connection between the body chemistry and the food that you eat or the nutrition that you eat. Because these mitochondria run on certain vitamins and even minerals. So that's a real missing piece of the puzzle. So the mitochondria is under constant assault from metals like iron and copper, other heavy metals, smoking, pollution, chemicals, toxins. Even a lot of exercise will create free radicals that will damage the mitochondria. And free radicals are things that make the cell membrane unstable, okay? Radiation, GMO foods, viruses and other microbes. High levels of sugar, as in diabetes or pre-diabetes, high levels of insulin can all damage the mitochondria. Stress can damage the mitochondria. So all of this collectively could be called oxidative stress because it involves oxygen, which is, I'm going to do another seminar on that. So you have this oxidation, this rusting out, this damaging effect on the different parts of the mitochondria, the cell membrane, the genes, the DNA, etc. Okay, so you have all this. So then on the flip side, your body has antioxidants, okay, that kind of neutralize the oxidation. So it's a constant balance of these two things going back and forth. Your body makes antioxidants, and you get them from the food. Now, there are other elements in plants called phytonutrients, phyto meaning plant, nutrients, or phytochemicals, okay? That are present in vegetables and a lot of other foods, nuts and seeds, and they're considered the superfoods, right? Like cruciferous vegetables are real high in phytonutrients. And there are other nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, which are in fish oil, grass-fed beef, dairy, that also act as antioxidants. Certain trace minerals like selenium, zinc, manganese, all act as co-helpers or cofactors to help this process occur. You have the B vitamins that also help this process occur. Now the problem is when you search antioxidants online, you're going to see a lot of bad stuff, like it actually increasing risk for cancer and illnesses and all sorts of things. But of course they don't tell you the quality of that antioxidant, if it's synthetic or natural, or if it's from food or it's made artificially. But if you actually read the study, you're going to find that those antioxidants that cause damage are all synthetic. They're not natural. Okay, beta-carotene, vitamin E, vitamin C, and so you want to just stay away from those. You want to get most of your antioxidants from food or food concentrates, okay? Like a green powder, wheatgrass juice powder, or actual just food itself. Because if you're doing keto and intermittent fasting, without the quantity of vegetable, and I'm talking about high quality vegetables, you're not going to be able to repair this right here. So recently I had a couple of people send in their food log to see what they were eating and find out why they were tired, okay? Really, it was just the quality of food. I mean, one person had some a side salad of Caesar salad with some peanut butter, a piece of meat, and some cheese. Now the other person was consuming chicken, I think it was coconut oil, and some spinach, but the spinach was cream spinach. It was completely cooked. There was no nutrition left. So when you heat these vegetables, you kill the key enzymes and the phytonutrients in there. So you really have to look at the quality. So for those people, I had them do an experiment, okay? I wanted them to consume a real high quality plant-based shake for 1 week and see if it would spike their energy. So this is what they did. They had kale, so I had them buy some kale, chop it up, keep it in the freezer. Well, actually it was the kale, it was parsley and beet tops, okay? With a little bit of berries. It was either blackberries or raspberries. So they made this shake with water, they blended it, they had 1 shake a day, okay, it was a nice big shake, in 1 week. All 3 people that told me they were exhausted had massive amounts of energy just by adding that 1 little drink. So it's really, really important to put some attention and focus on repairing this mitochondria and enhancing your phytonutrients. If you want to start building up your energy, because this is what makes your energy. You got to take care of it. And also, not to mention, you're going to prevent and avoid a lot of illnesses down the road as well. Now, keto in general enhances mitochondrial function. So keto can actually act as a protective thing. But intermittent fasting also will help you. I'm going to introduce you to another word called mitophagy. Okay, mitophagy. What is mitophagy? Well, it's basically autophagy cleaning up the dysfunctional mitochondria. Okay, if you haven't heard about autophagy, that's basically your body is recycling damaged cells and damaged mitochondria. So your body has a capacity to take the damaged ones or the damaged parts and recycle them and make new mitochondria. Okay, so when the autophagy or your body goes into that mode and starts cleaning up the damaged mitochondria, it's called mitophagy. And guess what triggers mitophagy? Intermittent fasting. You want to work up to about 18 hours of fasting, okay, minimally. Then you can have an eating window of 6 hours. And then if you can gradually shrink your eating window to 4 hours, giving your body 20 hours of fasting, you can enhance this even more. So the combination of keto with all these phytonutrients called healthy ketosis and intermittent fasting can greatly improve and fix your mitochondria, giving you a ton of energy. And the reason I know there's a problem with this is simply because when you go to the grocery store, everything's lined with the 5-hour energy drinks, right? What does that mean? Everyone's tired. Or if you look at Starbucks, they have a line of cars around there, even like all day long. People are exhausted. It's because they're not consuming enough of the phytonutrients. Okay, on that note, go ahead and start eating more greens and get some more energy. So we've been getting a lot of success stories, but I don't have your success story yet. So click the link down below and upload your before and after. I want to actually hear about your success story. I want to see your before and afters. And every week we do featured success stories. So click the link down below and share your success.